So now we're going to use our U-substitution to solve an equation. It's not really a quadratic equation because it's x to the fourth power, but we're going to put it in the form of a quadratic equation by using the U-substitution. So again, we have x squared here in the middle. We're going to let u equal x squared. And maybe I want to write that the other way. And then u squared is going to equal x to the fourth. So this is very similar to what we did on the last example. Okay, so now we have the equation u squared minus 6u plus 8 equals 0. So that's a quadratic equation now, and we can solve it. This is going to factor. So u minus 4 and u minus 2. That's how it factors. And so we get solutions for u. We get u equals 4 or u equals 2. But we're trying to solve for x. So now we have to go back to what we had for u. U is x squared, right? And so we have to plug that in. So now we're going to make two equations. One's going to say x squared equals 4. And the other one says x squared equals 2. Okay, so you put the u in with the u substitution to get it in quadratic form. Then you solve the equation like you solve quadratic equations. That's what we've been working on in this chapter. But now, after you get the solving for u, now you have to go back and put the x in. All right. It's because we want to solve for x. Now, these are both quadratic equations, and so we can use the square root property. Just take the square root of both sides. So x equals plus or minus the square root of 4. So x equals plus or minus 2. And on this one, and again, I'm taking the square root of both sides. I didn't write that on the last one, but I usually do. X equals plus or minus the square root of 2. So you actually get 4 answers here. You get negative 2, positive 2, negative the square root of 2, and positive the square root of 2. So those are the answers. So that's exciting. And that's what we're going to do. We have several examples of different ways that we do the same process, but the x is going to change. The substitution is going to change a little bit. Okay, so we have some examples to show you.